bring it back. Going through these hard ass times, yeah, that's a fact. I'm just running up these streams and making plays, yeah, this and that. Don't nobody that love you gon' let you fall flat on your back. This a mistaken common law, I need y'all to realize that. Ain't nobody a ride or die, these niggas be wearing.
See that phone over there?
This one? You guys got my stuff.
Hmm?
All my stuff. You see, look, you did it.
What?
They shouldn't have been like that.
You
You're
had it
one
like
of those
that.
people. No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't. I promise you they were.
I literally grabbed it and
That's not
slid it
possible.
like this.
That's not possible.
What you mean? That's possible. It just happened. Okay, ready?
Okay.
What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of Talks with DHAWKS. I'm your host, Divine, and I'm here with, I'm gonna just let you introduce yourself. But before you do, name, where you from. Yeah, name where you from.
Okay, my name is Leslie, and I'm from the Lower East Side of Manhattan.
Well, okay. You sure?
Yeah.
You sure? From the Lower East Side. You don't wanna, no.
What?
Aren't you supposed to say, you can't say where you from if you moved.
But that's where I'm from. I'm not gonna like.
You know what I
Why
mean?
does it matter where I move to?
Because that's you now. If I move to if I'm from New York and I move to Florida, and
If you're in Florida, alright, that's a good question.
okay,
If someone
we're
tells
getting
you,
straight into it. Go ahead.
if you moved to Florida and somebody's like, "Oh, where are you from?" You're gonna tell them, "Oh yeah, I'm in Florida."
Yeah.
I'm from Florida. No, you're not.
So how
You're
long am
from
I gonna
New
keep
York.
saying I'm from New York, but I moved to Florida 15 years ago? Like, when does that end?
Where you're from doesn't change. You're from New York. It don't matter where in the
Okay,
world
no
you
wait.
are.
So if I live in New York, right? I mean, if I was born in New York, but I moved to Florida, but let's just say I'm in Texas, and somebody asks me where am I from, I'm supposed to say, well, I live in Florida, but I'm originally from New York. I gotta say all that? I can't just say I'm from Florida. I'm in Florida. What was you doing?
I'm saying I'm from New York.
So if you moved to Florida and you was born in New York, you lived there for 10, 20 years. Now you live in Florida, but you on vacation somewhere. And someone, hey, where you from? Where you from, Leslie?
Oh, I'm from New York. I'm from New York.
Why you gotta do all
No,
that?
I'm from New York, but I live in Florida.
But why you gotta say all that though?
I don't know. Maybe I'm just not ready to jack Connecticut yet.
Okay, cool. Alright.
It's too fresh. It's too fresh.
So Leslie, and you're from the Lower East Side.
Yes.
Alright, so you have a brand.
I do.
Okay, let's talk about your brand. First of all, what is your brand? And let's talk about where or when it started.
Okay, sure. So my brand is LESLEY. I actually brought Divine his own pair today.
I'm lit.
Yeah.
Let me see. Go ahead. Unbox it.
Okay. I'm gonna do a little unboxing.
Unboxing.
So these here are the Kilos shades, right? So these are unisex. They're a beautiful rimless design with gold hardware on the sides. It's so nice. My favorite. Yeah.
Put these on. Change the vibe.
Boom. Superstar. Instantly.
Viral. Movie.
Instant.
Why sunglasses?
So sunglasses, that's just kind of where I found my confidence through. It was through shades, like I never had an issue with how shades would like fit or whatever, like as a a like thicker, bigger girl, like that was always an issue growing up.
Shades?
No,
Not fitting?
clothes.
Oh, clothes.
Clothes not fitting. So it's like when it came down, I found my confidence more so through the accessories I was putting on my face, which was shades. And I feel like I found like a...
So if you got a nice fit, a mean fit, when you got your accessories, earrings, sparkle, you got your shades, you feel like top notch?
It's like the cherry on top.
It's like okay.
Yeah.
That's fire.
Yeah.
So how long have you been doing this?
So I started the brand, I launched back in October 2021. And it was great. Like the whole launch, everybody was excited. I had a lot of support.
You had nerves going into it before?
Absolutely.
Like what? Talk to me.
Of course you're gonna be nervous because you're bringing something that was in your brain up into fruition, and you're it's out there.
And
you know?
hoping
that people also see the vision that you have for it. You know,
and
so
want it to grow and all
exactly. It takes a lot in entrepreneurship for sure.
I remember you telling me, you say you did a rebranding, right? Or a relaunch?
Yeah,
like
I'm in the
Are
process.
you going to?
I'm in the process right now of relaunching and just coming back with not necessarily like rebranding, because I think my branding was great. It was.
So
it's not a rebrand. It's more so just kind of taking I made some mistakes the first time around and learning from them and doing it better this time. You know, it was like the first launch was good. How can we make it better?
What was a mistake you made in the first one, if you want to disclose that?
I would say, I think just not being, I was just too in my head. That's the biggest mistake I made. Mm-hmm. Where it was like, I have all of these different classes and I just didn't put them out. Like, why? You know, I definitely got into my own head. So this time around, like, I'm out of that space.
Did you sense anybody not supported or something? Was it the outside noise or was it just you?
No.
Because I'm pretty sure if someone was like, yo, these suck, you know, it would add to it. But nobody said anything?
No. I mean, if they did, I didn't hear it.
Yeah. So
I didn't hear it. It genuinely
you.
was me against me. And I was the biggest obstacle in my own way. Okay. So we changing it this time around. I was just telling Divine how these boxes are actually like new. Just me trying to elevate the consumer experience.
Aesthetic. Before
it was just the protective pouch and the microfiber.
Sure.
Yeah. It's the protective pouch that all the glasses come in. Of course, you got the gold hardware. You can't forget about the details. And then the microfiber towel that comes with each of your shades, right? Make sure that they're very protected. You're paying money for your sunglasses. I want to make sure you guys can protect them.
And these are brand new, so I can see everything. In a week or two, so I'm gonna see mad fingerprints. I'm gonna be blind, but that's why I got that. So.
Exactly. There's no reason for your shades to be scratched up, dust. Like when you're not wearing them, protect them. Put them in here.
Can I clean it with water or no?
Absolutely not.
No?
No.
You can't like dab water?
No, don't put water. If anything, I have a solution for that. But that's coming down the road. But yeah, that's why now I have these boxes, like another source of protection. And again, also just the consumer experience of when you open them up and you see them for the first time.
You're gonna feel majestic.
It hits different, you know? Right. So, yeah.
Alright, so I got some questions for you.
Okay.
We're gonna play a little game. Red or green flag, and you have to describe why you picked it.
Okay.
Is it a red flag if he never lets you play music in his car?
Red flag.
Why?
Extremely.
Why?
Playing music in his car?
Yes, you're in his car, babe. I want to play music. Nah.
No.
Why?
Because that's like.
But
if we're in a relationship, it's two different people. Whereas part of what I'm listening to, that's part of me. If he has a problem with accepting that part or enjoying that part of myself, that's a red flag. No.
But how about you just listen to music in your car? When you get in your car, we listen to all your tunes.
No.
No?
That's not how that works.
So that's a red flag. Like you would consider like.
I mean, I wouldn't say it's a red flag. It's just a problem.
It's just a problem until it's fixed.
It's a problem, and that's just easy.
It
just takes communication. Now, if he's gonna still be like, no, it's a red flag. You gotta go.
Wow, that's crazy.
Huh? Is that really?
I mean, yeah, like you want to break it down, you want to get into it, because I'm just thinking, hey, you in my car, or matter of fact, I'm switching. Hey, I'm in his car. I gotta understand that when we in his car, his rules. He don't want me to play music. It is what it is. It's only a 10, 20-minute drive. I gotta deal with it.
I get that. I understand that part. Yes, I understand.
Okay.
I understand that. But it's also, why does it just have to be his music? Like, that's the part that it's like, I get it.
But is it a big deal if it's just his music? How often are you in that car?
No, it's not a big deal. It's not like every time I'm in there I want the aux. I don't even want the aux anyways.
So what's the problem?
Because you asked me in this case.
And
like, the problem is I don't want the aux, but if you tell me I can't have it.
Now I want it, and I'm going to be tight. Because
Exactly.
I can't have it.
Exactly.
I didn't even want it before, but now you restricted me.
Yeah, so now I want it.
Okay.
Yep.
Is it a red or green flag if he has a girl best friend? And is it a red flag if he has friends in general, girlfriends, like female friends?
No. No.
Okay,
That's fine.
but at what level is their friendships? Do they hang out? Do they go out? Like, what don't you allow? Because everybody says it's okay, but how much can he have, or like, what's the line?
I think I'm fine with my man having friends, especially if they're females. I just need to know, like, I want to know who they are. Obviously, like, I'm gonna be fine with it because whoever it is that he has, I'm gonna know who they are. Now, if it's a random girl, he's like, oh, that's my friend.
I mean, most of them are gonna be random girls because let's say you, well, I mean, that's
No.
new in a relationship,
No.
but okay, down the line, you guys have become accustomed to each other's friends, and he introduces a new girl. Oh, you know, this is my coworker, whatever. That's not no. Like if he has a new coworker and she's cool and shit.
Fuck the coworker.
Fuck the coworker?
We ain't doing that.
Okay,
We ain't doing
so
that.
I'm gonna give you a scenario.
If he's gonna hang out with the coworker, I'll be there.
Okay, so I'm gonna give
Let's
you
go
some.
hang out
I'm gonna
with your
Let's go
coworkers.
hang out. Okay, so I'm gonna give you. Let's hang out with the coworkers.
Coworkers, plural.
So I'm gonna give you an example. He calls you up.
Yeah.
He's like, yo, babe, I'm gonna go to Target with Melissa.
Mm-hmm.
You know, my friend, the one I told you about. That's cool with you?
The friend that I know her already?
Yeah, you know her already.
I know her. Like,
Yeah,
they
you know her.
established.
Mm-hmm.
They go where?
They're going to Target or
They
something.
go to Target.
He got to return some shit. And
But why she got to return it with her, not me?
Let's say you was busy. Oh, she got the discount or some shit like that. I don't know. Oh, no, I'm going to get a PS5 and I'm going with Melissa. She got the discount.
Okay.
That's
fine.
okay?
That's fine. Get your discount.
Nah, that's
I
crazy.
know Melissa.
Nah.
I know Melissa.
Fuck Melissa. Or Mark.
Wait.
Mark. Fuck Mark if it was the other way around.
Really?
Nah, yeah, that's crazy.
Really?
That's crazy.
I don't know. I think it comes down to their security. The
I'm
way
s-
I look at it is, if I know who Melissa is, first of all, I'm not
Do
gonna
you
be.
though? Do you really know Melissa?
I mean,
You don't really know anybody though.
I
Like,
don't, but I'm
fully.
also gonna trust that he knows her. He knows her. They have a, like, I don't know. I just don't feel like I shouldn't have. I don't want to be in a relationship where I gotta be worried about all that.
So it's okay. Girl best friends is cool.
That's fine.
They can hang out without you.
Honestly, yeah. If I'm telling you, this is his friend. Like, before they met me, they was friends.
Don't matter.
If they were friends before they met me, that's fine.
You have a right to say cut that off. I think so.
Really?
Yeah, of course.
I just feel like that's too. Once we're in a
No.
relationship, I don't own him.
It don't matter.
I feel like that's a sense of, like, he already had his life prior
It don't matter.
to me. Now it's like I came in. You're including me into your life. I'm not gonna be one to take you from your friends. If you guys had a genuine friendship,
Tell us
really,
you're done. Yeah.
I mean, I think
so.
that's. You
Because-
gotta if you
No,
really knew
no.
if you really knew the friend,
No. You know
you
why?
had a bad experience.
Nah, I didn't for real. I'm just throwing my shit out there like that. Wow, you are not healed.
Sorry.
This guy is not healed. Holy shit, no. I never went through no traumatic shit. But I'm just saying, if I have a girlfriend, right? And I always just explain this to people. I care about her, right? I provide or protect and I do what I need to do, right?
Sure.
So I'm building with this person.
Yes.
Does the guy provide, protect her? My girlfriend? No. He doesn't, right? So the most they do is what? Hang out, talk, spill tea, right? So who do you
Emotional
think?
support.
Emotional support. So who do you think has more of a, I guess, importance in her life? Me or the guy best friend?
Obviously, you.
Okay then. Even though they known each other for years, I do more for her than he does for her, right? So if I come into this shit, cut that off. You're gonna.
That's toxic.
You're gonna.
You're
No, it's
toxic.
not. How?
That's toxic.
If you're gonna build life with your husband, who could be your husband one day, you're gonna choose a guy friend over your husband.
But I feel like the thing is, the issue is you're talking about the gender of the friend. The way
Yeah,
I'm
that's what
looking
I'm
at
saying.
it, no. So if it's fine if it's a girl, it's just the fact that it's a guy is your problem.
What do you mean? If I had a girlfriend, yeah, she's done.
If that's what you're saying, because the way I'm looking at it is like, again, if you can't get in between the established friendships.
Yes, you can.
Now, if you see that the guy.
No, I don't have to see nothing. I come in there, you're done.
No, if you're seeing that the guy has shown you a reason to be like, hold on a second, like, you know, that's not really a friend. If you've seen that, but if he hasn't done anything to show you otherwise, you've met the guy, he's fine. Like, there should be no reason for you. I just don't see that. I really don't. Like, and that's how I look at it even when it comes to a female. If I've met her, they have a prior experience, like, they've been friends for a while. I'm coming in here now. It's like, she hasn't given me no reason to make me feel like she wants my man, whatever. Like, I don't see that that's my, like, I'm not the type of person to just be like, cut that bitch off. Like, why?
I think they should just do it naturally. Because that's why it sounds weird, because it's like you having to ask. But if you just do it naturally, I think there's no problem, because it makes no sense to me. If I had, like, let's say I have a girl best friend and she doesn't have a boyfriend, then she gets one. It just doesn't make sense for us to hang out. Like, why? You have a man. Spend time with him.
Okay.
Hang out with him. Do shit with him. I don't care. If it, like me, like, let's say we become close and shit, we cool friends, and then you get a boyfriend. And you cut me off, or not even cut me off, not on some like you block me, but it's just like, yo, you know, we can't really chill like that. I don't blame you. You got a boyfriend. I'm not paying your bills. He is.
But that's not a genuine friendship if you need
How?
to cut that person off because you're in a relationship.
Why not? He do more for you than me.
It's not about who does more, because at the
Yes,
end of the day,
it does.
no, it's like.
So you gonna break up with him and hang out with me?
No,
what the hell?
We have relationships for different reasons. Like, all relationships we have serve different purposes in our lives.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So it's like you're not really.
No, I'm listening.
Like, if we have all these relationships, including your friendships, regardless of gender, if it's a genuine friendship, yes, there is a need there that's being served. It's not what your boyfriend can probably.
Like what? Like what?
Like,
No, go ahead.
Your boyfriend can't, because your boyfriend needs to be your friend too. Let's not forget that.
You're right. What need do I give you that your boyfriend can't give you?
You know what it is? It's the fact that, how do I put this? I think having the friends there allows for your life not to just be surrounded solely around that one person.
Why not?
That's toxic.
Why not?
I feel like it's a well-balanced life. That's where it comes down
What
to.
can I give a girl that's a friend that her boyfriend can't give?
No, her boyfriend can give all of that. He can give the friendship and emotional support. And
then
advice
what does she need
and all
me
of
for?
that. I think it comes down to
more support.
Yeah, like, hey, you have too much support. No, like support, another perspective.
All this fucking support is too much.
Another perspective on things is not just. I just don't think it's healthy to surround your life around literally that one person.
I mean, you got other people in your life, your parents, siblings,
yes.
whatever.
So it's like,
So it's not like just one guy. It's just a guy that you're intimate with.
I guess I'm just biased because I actually do have a really close guy friend for like years, and like, if I was to get in a relationship and they told me like, that would be weird.
Red. Sound the alarm.
No,
Red
that's
so
you need to heal.
No. So if you got a boyfriend tomorrow and he's like, yo, like, I'm gonna protect you, love you, care for you, I'm gonna be everything you can, everything I can, but you gotta cut him off. You wouldn't do it? You would cut the boyfriend off, or you would cut your friend?
I wouldn't cut neither of them. I would have to. You need to understand. Like,
he's like, no, I don't want to understand. I'm out. What you gonna do?
That, to me, I'm gonna be honest with you, I would have to let him go. I would let him go. You know why?
Now you got the guy friend.
No. I would let him go. First of all, my guy friend, he has his own girl. He got a baby. He got everything. Like, the point is though.
What do you do for him?
What?
You're his friend, right? What do you do for him?
We're friends.
What do you do for him? You're his friend. What do you do as his friend?
Show more love and support.
How?
What do you mean how?
How do you show him love and support?
By checking in, making sure he's good.
You think he needs that?
The baby's good.
You think he needs that from you?
He don't need it, but like, it's there just to know, like, you know.
That's crazy.
Listen, we're never gonna agree on this. We can agree to disagree.
So look, the next question, right?
Okay.
Red or green flag. It's just like the skit we just did. Your boyfriend told you to stay in the room when his friends come over. Would that be a deal breaker, or you don't mind? What?
That's not happening.
That's not happening?
It's not happening.
Why?
Because what's the need for that? If he wanted to have just guys time, I could respect him having his time with his guys. If that's the case, then let me know ahead of time so I could plan something with my girls.
You gotta do all that? You can't just stay in a room for 2-3 hours?
That's weird.
How?
Like, what the fuck I look like being locked away in a room?
You're not. That's your room.
And what if it's my house and I'm
It is your
no,
house.
it's
your
my
house.
house and it's like he's like go to the room. Absolutely not.
So
You want guys time, it's not a problem. Have guys time. Let me know ahead of time and I'll make a girls day. You have your time, I have mine. But
So-
if I'm here, understand I will be there and we're gonna all have fun.
all of it? You gotta be involved with the fun?
Maybe I might not want to, but again, if you're telling me I can't now,
Now
it's
I
like,
want
what's
it.
the problem? You know?
So let's just say he didn't even tell you anything. Let's just say he didn't tell you anything.
His friends are just coming
Naturally, no, you know his friends are coming over.
Okay.
Naturally, what would you do?
I would naturally, if his friends are coming over, I'm gonna give them their space.
Okay.
Like
And
naturally.
How though?
I'm gonna be doing my own thing. I'll be
You just happen to want to be in the kitchen, right?
happen to
You
want
just
to.
happen to
No,
want to be
like
in the
I'll
kitchen,
probably be
tidying
doing
up.
something in the kitchen, or I'll be doing my own thing. Like again, like the point is though, it shouldn't come out of his mouth that he's like doesn't want me in the vicinity.
But
That's
what if?
weird.
Well, he's not allowed
And
to
it's a
say
red
that.
flag.
That's a red flag.
It's a red flag.
Yo, babe, I got friends coming over. Do you mind staying in the room?
That's so weird. That's like when you had your friends over when you were younger, and like you tell your parents like, can you stay in the room?
Why not?
Like
You don't think that's a lot?
Because that's
Yeah.
like you did that when you don't want to be embarrassed. What am I, an embarrassment?
No.
No.
You said,
Red
yo,
flag.
you're my girl.
Red flag.
Like, this is guys. Like, I don't think it's...
If you're having a guys' night, let me know ahead of time.
So you can go and leave the house because you just can't sit in the room for an hour.
I just don't like feeling confined. I feel confined.
Yeah, that's crazy. So, alright. So don't tell you anything because then you're going to want to do it even though you don't want to. That's pretty much what you're saying.
Repeat that one more time.
Don't tell you to not do something because even if you didn't want to do it, now you want to do it.
It's not that even I want to, but now it's kind of like, why are you taking the option away from me?
even though I didn't want to do it in
I
the
didn't
first
want it
place.
to begin with, but again, if you're taking the option away, it's like, what
Maybe
is all
you
of
a
that
red
for?
flag.
Maybe.
Maybe. You heard it here today. She admitted it.
I don't know.
Okay, so another question. Should men be more emotional or should women be more logical?
Yo, these questions.
What, bad?
No. Should men be more emotional?
Or should women be more logical? You have to pick one.
I have to pick one or the other?
Yep, you have to pick one. Remember, you're not getting canceled. No, I'm not going to say nothing. I'm not judging. This is you completely. Go ahead. I'll tell you what I think, but after you go. Matter of fact, no, I don't want to influence you.
Don't
Go ahead.
influence me.
I know what I would pick.
Do men?
Misogyny. No.
Honestly,
Should
I'm
men
gonna
be more
say-
emotional or should women be more logical?
I think the real honest answer. I think some women we could be logical though. You don't think so? Honestly, okay. Hold on.
So you admit y'all be dragging it?
Possibly. Here's the thing. No. We don't be dragging it. Let me correct that.
All right.
I'm gonna say, women, we should be more logical. Yes, because I feel like a lot of things are misconstrued, and when emotions are high, things aren't clearly communicated how they should be.
Okay.
So that's.
Have you ever been in an argument with anybody, or it could be a lover or whatever, where you said something that you didn't really mean, or like you exaggerated it?
Absolutely.
Okay. Why? Explain it. Is it a thing that just happens? Can you control it? You knew you was gonna do it?
I can control it better now because I have a higher emotional intelligence.
Okay.
Meaning, at the time, I was just very emotional about it, and I acted on that. Like I wasn't stopping to think about. I was just reacting.
You was just doing.
Okay. My feelings are hurt, and now you're gonna.
So when you did that, did you think about his feelings, or you didn't really care when it happened? When you did that? The reason why I'm asking, because I genuinely want to know what goes through y'all head when y'all do that shit. Because that shit be crazy. I hate you. Fuck this relationship. You mean that?
I've never said anything like that.
No?
No, not like that. That's crazy.
What's something you said then?
I don't know, like impulsively like packing up my stuff, which is so bad.
Really?
Like you're not supposed to do that.
You don't think that's fucked up?
That is fucked up. That's what I'm saying.
Packing?
Yeah.
Ordering an Uber?
Packing my stuff.
That's
Like
crazy.
I was out, but like I didn't really want to leave.
You didn't really want to leave?
But like low key, yeah.
That's crazy.
Well.
Now I'm gonna be like, all right, go ahead. Nonchalant, go ahead. Word. You know what? Now I'm gonna stay.
Nah. Right? Like,
You want me to
nah,
leave? Now I'm gonna stay.
staying.
I think women should be more logical.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when you get older. When you're a kid or a guy, boy, girl, whatever, it's like, all right, whatever shit happens. But at a certain age, it's like, yo, what are you doing? Because you don't do this at work, do you? No. You don't do this to your parents? No. So why are you doing it to me?
Mm-hmm.
But I genuinely think women should be more logical.
I just don't think, I don't think the problem with that question is that why does it have to be a man versus woman thing versus, I just think the world will benefit in general if we were just all logical, like thought logically.
You want to talk about the situation with the gym or no?
We can.
Alright.
We can. Alright. So, I guess this is somewhat of a, I would like to get your guys' perspective on this, and we're gonna talk about this too, right? So the other day I was at the gym. I went into this like studio, like with the mirrors and everything.
Like a private room, right?
Yeah. And I went in there to jump rope, right? And I was by myself. It was great. This girl walked in, and I say that to say how like she came in and we were in this space together, but she was still in her own space. She was not anywhere, like, she just understood the gym etiquette, okay? Keyword, okay? Gym etiquette. She's in her own space doing her own thing, I'm doing mine. She ends up leaving, then I'm jump roping, this guy comes in. The problem with the situation, it's not that he came in, like, it wasn't the issue, I'm like, why is he in this room with me? No, that's not the problem. The issue that I had with that is, we're in this huge room, why did he have to get directly behind me? Like, so direct behind me that I couldn't even see him.
Let's reenact it. So I'm the guy, and I come into the gym, and you doing you, right? How far? Was he like this close to you?
No.
Okay.
You could step back. He was like, probably towards a little bit more back.
Want to jump out the window?
Right there.
Right here?
Yeah.
This close to you?
Directly behind me, though. Okay? Now.
Like to the point where you said you couldn't even see.
Yes, I'm in front of the mirror. So he's like, that's how far he is. So clearly it's a big room. He still had like a good amount of distance. He could have gone a little bit further all the way back to the wall. Okay. Fine. But no. He gets in that, like, roughly that type of distance away. I can't really tell you what that would be like. And he grabs a mat and he places it on the floor. Like I said, directly behind me. So it's like, it's different if he was maybe behind me at an angle, whatever. No, it's like we're in this huge room and you have to go
like he's
right.
like looking, like body facing right at you.
Like right
and
at
your
me.
body's facing straight.
Imagine this, ladies. I'm talking to the girls.
The girls?
Here for a second. I'm talking to the girlies. Imagine you jump roping and some guy sits directly behind you. He's on the floor doing abs, and like it just my brain just went like, what is he looking at? You get what I'm trying to say?
What you think?
What you think? I'm not supposed to feel uncomfortable?
No, of course.
You know?
I was trying to grasp when you posted it how the situation looked, because then you posted a video where he was. I'm like, that nigga on the other side of the room. And I was like,
and that's what people don't listen, because I definitely said this was after I had moved. So basically after that.
So you was in the position here, he was here.
Yes.
You started recording when you moved over here.
So because I noticed it. So what I did was, he's doing like whatever, he's doing his stuff.
Barely any ab workouts.
Barely, like literally. I then moved right away. Like I didn't jump there for a second just because I was like, all right, we're not doing this. I move and
wait,
so.
Before you continue.
Yeah.
So you're doing you were already jump roping.
Yeah.
Okay. He comes in.
Yeah.
Are you paying attention to him or to the fact that he's sitting behind you?
I obviously I'm very aware of my surroundings. So I noticed when he came in, I just wanted to see where he was gonna position himself.
You thought about that?
Yeah.
You thought about that?
I'm like, where's he gonna sit? So at first, if he's
like on some like, where's he gonna sit? Or like, okay, whatever, he's here. I wonder where he's gonna sit.
Yeah. Yeah.
It was like that.
Yeah,
Just calm.
Because imagine if I'm like, where's he gonna sit? That's too. That's
he
too
gonna sit?
like no.
Yeah.
I wasn't looking for. I was in my own zone. But the moment I'm saying, all right, now you're passing there's a pillar that splits the two sides of the room. I'm like, all right, he's coming to this side. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Like, and then I noticed he gets directly. I can't even see him in my reflection anymore because that's weird.
I said, where the fuck he went? Oh,
that's weird. He's right behind me. Like, it's just, it wasn't necessary. If the room was packed, if there were other people, but no, it's just me. And we're in this huge studio. He didn't have to position himself there.
Okay, so once he did that and you noticed that, what was going through your head? Were you gonna be like, yo, I should say something? This is weird. What the fuck? Like, what was the first thing that came to your head when you sat down?
The first thing that came to my head was wanting to tell him to move. But I didn't.
Why?
Simply because I felt like I also wasn't sure if that was his intention. Like, it's different if he was being...
Yeah, but he's directly behind you.
Yeah, but like... Again, because of there was still distance too. You know what I mean? So it's like, it was different if he's like, or I'm like, yo, could you back up? But like, there was still space behind him. Like, it was weird. It was a lot of like gray area, I feel like. So I didn't want to just, like I was telling you earlier, kind of like, I wasn't scared, no. Because it's like, I just know if he got pulled out like a camera or something, I would have been like, wait, But like, no, it wasn't any of like that. So... I don't know. I just felt like I didn't want to make a scene. I think that's too much. Women, we kind of like sometimes don't want to like.
How would you have handled it? How would you have said it? That would have it wouldn't be a scene if you're like, hey, excuse me. Well, what would you even have said? That's kind of awkward. Like, what do you have said?
That's what I'm saying. I think it was the awkwardness that I wanted to avoid.
So you just moved.
Like, yeah. So I moved to avoid it, which that when you look at it, I shouldn't have had to move, right? Like, why did I have to move if I was there first? But he made me uncomfortable, so I tried to mediate the situation. So
when you moved over, right? What happened then? You moved? Were you like, you know what, fuck this, I'm out?
No, yeah, so I moved. I was propping up, I decided, I was like, let me record. And I put the angle a little bit differently this time where it was facing the mirror so I could see what he was doing. And then that's when I'm like, I'm propping it up and he's doing his little crunches or whatever. And then that's when I grab my jump rope, and you see in the video I recorded, the moment I'm getting ready to jump, that's when he stops. He stops his thing and he gets up, and I guess he's like taking a break and he starts looking around. And then he turns in my direction, and I'm just like,
come on.
At that point, that's why I was just like, I don't know. I already didn't like that he got behind me. Maybe it's a coincidence that he ended his rep when I was about to.
What if he was attractive? It wouldn't even matter.
That's funny. Honestly,
you don't think it would have been a different scenario?
Nah. Like, yes, it would have been.
It would have been different?
No, wait. That's a good question.
What would you have done? You think you would have stayed there and like?
Nah, because again, it's like, that's just weird. It's the principle of it. That's the problem. It's not about if he's attractive or not. It's just like, let's say he was attractive, he wanted to talk to me, you do it a different way. You don't do that in a way that makes me feel uncomfortable, especially when I'm in a zone of, you're in the gym, you're trying to work on yourself, you're in your space, like, don't.
So you think there's gym etiquette, right? So as a guy, and you're a girl, obviously, what from a girl's perspective, what's good proper gym etiquette? What's something that pisses you off in the gym? Not even just that room, just in general. If you've ever experienced something like that before or noticed it.
I hate when men hog up like the machines and they're like, what they're like, what is it called? Like,
posse?
That too. Group? When they have like their group and they're just there like ego lifting.
Ego lifting?
Where it's like they're like hyping each other, and I get it. Like, you feel me? But it's like, yo, can y'all wrap this up? Like, we want to use it too.
That's a thing.
Yeah, I've seen it. Where it's like they just there, like
just standing, existing.
Maybe like, I don't know, bench pressing or like doing lateral pull downs or something, or like, which is cool. Again, do you? But it's like,
my turn.
So that's just gym etiquette in general. And again, and I've seen this on TikTok too. This girl had this issue too, where like she was using the squat rack and some guy goes behind her to try to do pull-ups on the same rack. She didn't know this man. Really? Yeah. I'll show you the video. It was crazy. And it's like, there's certain things of like knowing knowing where to position yourself, especially if a woman is around, like, and just, I don't know, assessing the situation.
You see, I'm very self-aware of everything, and I think about all that shit. When people are using certain things, I try to keep a distance. I'll probably say something or ask or whatever, but that's about it. I don't, because you don't, especially if a guy thinks a girl is attractive, he'll probably get like too close for comfort to the point where they look like they know each other, even though they don't, because they want to talk. Like, nah, I'll be moving different. I used to go to the gym by myself. I get in and get out. But there's some girls or people, they be there. They be like all day just talking to people, chilling. Like you said, their group is a little too much.
Yeah.
But all right. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate you. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Get the notifications up, on, bell, all that. Remember your brand.
Yes.
One last time.
You guys could.
The box. You know the box. Branding.
You guys can follow the brand at LESLEY Eyewear on Instagram. You can shop at lesthetic-eyewear.com, or you can follow me on Instagram at @LESLEY Rodriguez.
Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate y'all for watching. See you on next episode. Let's get it.
Bye.
Now bring it back. Going through these hard ass times, yeah, that's a fact. I'm just running up these streams and making plays, yeah, this and that. Don't nobody that love you gon' let you fall flat on your back. This a mistaken common law, I need y'all to realize that. Ain't nobody a ride or die, these niggas.